Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another New World video. Today we're going to talk about the Great Sword and something I discovered which could very well make this weapon one of the best weapons for self-healing. So anybody that's used the Great Sword knows you have the Onslaught and the Defiance skill trees. Well, two of these abilities, the Steadfast Strike and the Calamity Counter, both have the ability to heal you. So you have this right here, healed for 50% weapon damage, and then you have this, heals for 20% of its damage. You're going to want to use one of these skills first to activate the Defiant Stance so that you get healing from this, but that's not a big deal. I just always use this first so that I can activate this healing right here. But there is a third way to heal yourself in the Onslaught tree, not the Defiance tree, which you would think would be where there would only be healing, but in this as well. This perk right here, Critical Comeback. Become energized by landing a critical hit and regain 5 stamina and 5 base health per second for 5 seconds. And you can activate that literally every 10 seconds, about 95% of the time, because of this skill right here. After gaining Onslaught Stance, your next attack within 5 seconds has a 100% increased critical hit chance. So almost every time, because of that ability, I can activate this. Now, how do I activate that? Because of this. Aggressive Shift. So even if you don't want to spec in Onslaught at all, and you want to go all Defiance, you can still get the Onslaught Stance in the Onslaught tree. Even though you're not speccing into it for its skills, you want these skills, you're still getting this. So this activates Onslaught Stance. All you have to do is throw out a charged heavy attack. You got that activated, which activates this. So after I throw out the heavy and then a basic, I'm getting healed. It's literally that easy. It's crazy good. So I throw out the Onslaught Stance, which activates this. So because after the charged heavy attack, you can throw out anything. It can be another heavy attack. It can be just a basic swing. But your second attack activates your healing. And you can literally do this every 10 seconds, 95% of the time that you use it. It's amazing. And then on top of everything else, I spec this one. I guess you could do this one, but it just doesn't have nearly the effect. I don't know why that guy regenerated so fast. That was weird. But this doesn't have nearly as much of an effect as this, because with this, it's like sometimes you can just get that increase to the charged heavy attack. So you're doing a ridiculous amount of damage on an enemy that's above 90% health. You're taking a really significant amount of health off of them using that, in combination with being essentially forced to use a charged heavy attack if you want to activate the healing. But it all works together really, really well. You know, you're throwing out that charged heavy attack on an enemy that's above 90% health, and because they're above 90% health, you're doing even more damage than a charged heavy attack already does. So you're doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Then your second basic attack does more damage to them, and you're getting healed from that. It's amazing. It's absolutely outstanding. And so, what I usually do is, we'll go over here and aggro these guys real quick, and I'll show you that I start taking some damage from them. And then I throw out that charged heavy, followed by a standard, and boom, I'm getting healed. All my health is right back again. And then if I'm fighting a boss, I use that. I start the healing process. Then I throw out that ability, then this ability, and I'm getting healed from those two abilities as well. So now I effectively have 3 consistent ways of healing myself. And before I know it, my health is all the way back up. It's absolutely outstanding. And then that's already regenerated. That just regenerated. And it's been 10 seconds, so I already can use this again. And then I take you one step above that. If you can find a greatsword with lifesteal, imagine how much health you are getting back. You can just basic attack for the remaining amount of 10 seconds while waiting for you to get the ability to heal yourself again with the charged heavy followed by the basic attack. And then you throw that out, activate that, and you're getting even more health from those two. And then go back, healing from basic attacks, wait the remaining 10 seconds, and then go back to doing this again. And just keep repeating that process. And then boom, that ability's back, throw that out. I got healing, that ability's back, throw that out. I got healing. It's amazing. So just wanted you guys to be aware, this is really truly looking like a strong competitor for one of the top weapons for self-healing. It's absolutely amazing. Really loving the build. So yeah, even if you want to go straight Defiance and you're like me, you're going Defiance because you want that healing, you have a third option for healing yourself over here on the Onslaught tree. So just wanted you guys to be aware of that. Spec into these 4 points no matter what build that you're doing with the Greatsword. It is very beneficial. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you guys found this informative, and I will see you on the next one, all right? Later.